I got given the filthiest look at swimming today, and I think I upset them so much that they suddenly got out. I've been lane swimming for about 7 or 8 years. There is a lane etiquette. If you're slightly slower than the person behind you, then what happens is when you reach the end, you should step aside for that person to take over. Or alternatively, you should expect to be overtaken at some point. There are different speeds of lanes. Usually slow, medium and fast, and that can vary day to day as to which lane you might get into depending on the other people and how fast they're going. Anyway, I was in the slow lane. One person had stepped aside at one point because I was going faster than them. I'd stepped aside at one point because I was going slower than another person. In an hour, that's pretty good going, highlighting you're in the right lane. But this woman in front of me, she went up, she went down, she went up again. I was on her heels the entire time. At no point did she stop at the side and let me pass. So as soon as there was a gap, bearing in mind mornings are always a really busy lane swimming time, what I did is I overtook when there was a gap. When I got to the end, she looked at me like this. And then suddenly she exited the pool. Moral of the story is that if you are going slower than the person behind you, step aside, let them pass and go again. And if you're being overtaken regularly, or you are faster or slower than lots of the people in your lane, maybe you should consider going up or down a level. On the upside, this is the first time in about 8 or 9 years that I've had this issue, and it's very clearly documented on all of the lanes about the lane etiquette that should be followed.